Hey everyone, Dre here, and today I want to take the opportunity to talk about Far Cry New Dawn. And let's go ahead and get this right off the bat. This is basically a glorified DLC, but I personally think it's a good one. I had actually been waiting to get this game because I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and playing Battlefield at the same time as well. And this game had just launched and it was $40 and I was debating getting it or not. I wanted to give myself a little bit more time to be able to play it. But it went on sale this past few days for $20, so it was half price. So I figured I'd go ahead and get it. Maybe later down the road it'll be $15, but for $20, I think this is worth it. But let me go ahead and say this. I actually was a fan of Far Cry 5 that came out last year. So I might be a little biased when talking about this game. I'd just rather go ahead and say it, get it out of the way. I did enjoy Far Cry 5. I thought Montana was fun. I thought it was nice. I liked the characters. Just overall, I thought that Far Cry 5 was a great game. And Far Cry 5 has been out for a while, so I don't think it's considered a spoiler. But about the ending, when you think you did everything for Montana, for Hope County, you think you're the hero, you saved the day, you're stopping Joseph Seed, and then out of nowhere that nuclear bomb just comes out of nowhere and you make a run for it and you basically end up being in a bunker with the guy you were trying to stop, and all of Montana and I guess all of the US was basically destroyed by this bomb. I thought it was a crazy ending, and to be honest, I wanted the next game to have to do with what happens afterwards, which is this game right here. So anyways, enough about Far Cry 5. Let's talk about New Dawn real quick. Just right off the bat, let's go ahead and say this. This game is more RPG style, and I think some places haven't mentioned it as much as they really should. It is more RPG. It's kind of going the same way that Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origins went as far as the whole RPG element. Maybe not as much as those two games, but you can definitely see that they're starting to push for those kind of gameplay elements in the Far Cry series. To me, it wasn't too big of a change. It still feels like a great game. There are a lot more numbers, and if you play RPG, you kind of understand what that means. A lot more numbers now in this game, so just keep that in mind when playing it. But everything else, like the skill trees and crafting, it didn't seem like a bother so far. I've only got about 10 or maybe 15 hours of the game so far, so I'm still very interested in it. I want to keep playing it. I have tons and tons of stuff to do. But like I said, just the RPG element is something that I don't think has been mentioned as much as it should be, because I know that for some players that could be a turnoff. But story-wise, alright, so it's been 17 years since the bomb or the effects of Far Cry 5. And I'm sorry I keep referring back to Far Cry 5. Like I said, this game is basically a DLC for that game. And especially now that it's at $20, it just feels like a straight up DLC. So, with that being said, the events now are that Hope County is basically starting to rebuild itself. You have these people having these settlements. At the beginning, you basically are told that you had asked for help because of the highwaymen that have constantly been attacking Hope, which are basically the new cult or the new group here that is just terrorizing everyone, just basically taking everything by force and killing a lot of people. So it's, that story of we have to build our compound, we have to get people to help us, and like I said, you basically are building your town back up. So you're going to see a lot of progression on, a level 1, certain skills or garages and stuff like that are now basically going to be started building up. Of course, now that you came along, this is going to be doable. The enemy now are the twins that are in the cover. I haven't really interacted too much with them, besides a few cutscenes here and there in the intro, and then maybe like a few hours into the game, you meet up with them again, and it's mostly dialogue. I haven't been able to interact with them. I haven't had a fight with them or anything like that, so I can't really say if I hate them or like them. So that I'm still not quite sure yet. Okay, so as far as gameplay, this basically feels, again, just like a Far Cry game. Same being a first-person shooter. It feels good. It runs great, just like, you know, the average Far Cry games does. Nothing too crazy, nothing that has been upgraded that just, you know, sticks out crazy or anything like that. It plays like you think a Far Cry game is gonna play. One thing though that does make this game more enjoyable, I would say, it's making this game co-op, which previous game was also co-op. It does make the game a lot easier. That is, I guess, one of the flaws of co-op, but I think it's more fun. I personally play it with my younger brother, and we have a blast whenever we play co-op. Half the times we're doing missions, the other half we're looking for stashes, and in between all that, we're just having a blast, driving around, shooting people. You know, just, it makes the game so much fun when you have someone to go along with you. I just personally would have liked if when you're playing co-op, it would, you know, amp up the enemies or make it a little bit harder, because it does make the game a lot easier when you're playing with someone else, but it does make it more fun. So it's kind of like a give and take on that. So overall, what I'm saying is, if you like Far Cry as a series, go ahead and get New Dawn. For $20, it's worth it. Like I said, I haven't even finished the story yet, but I already think it's worth the $20 that I spent on it. I'm definitely getting some good playtime out of it. I'm having a blast playing co-op. I'm enjoying where the story is going so far, and hopefully the story is not a letdown. Again, if you like Far Cry, you will like this game. That is my personal opinion on it. There's some stuff in there that I'm not too much of a big a fan of, but it's little tiny things. Like I said, just play it, I guess would be the right word. Like, again, for 20 bucks, it's not much to lose. It's just $20 for a good DLC that, if you're a fan of the series, or like I said, or Ubisoft in general, you will enjoy. But anyhow, guys, this is Dre. This has just been my little rant, my little tiny review about this game. Thank you so much for checking out my small YouTube channel. It really means a lot. All those views help, so please don't forget to hit a like, subscribe if you want to. I would really appreciate it. I'm still new to this whole YouTube thing, but I am having a blast so far, and hopefully my videos get better as time goes on. So for you guys just watching right now, hey, hoping the videos do get a little bit better, you know. But anyways, again, thank you so much for your time. Till next time, this is Dre, and thank you for watching.